Hey guys, ShaneTheMan here, and I'm back with another recipe. If you saw my last video, I made an awesome fried shrimp po' boy, and it kind of got me in the mood for some more seafood. So today, I'm gonna make an awesome hot crawfish dip. Come with me. Alright guys, like I said, we're gonna be making some New Orleans style Creole crawfish dip. This recipe is super simple and easy and so good. All you're gonna need is a bell pepper. Now, I'm probably not gonna use this whole one. This one's kind of big. If you got a smaller kind of bell pepper, you can use the whole thing. But probably this one, I'm gonna use maybe 3/4 or half of it. You need a whole bunch of these green onions. You need 2 cloves of garlic. You're gonna need, of course, your crawfish tails. Now, this is frozen. You can get frozen crawfish tails, or if you want to, of course, it's gonna be even better if you get some live or fresh crawfish, freshly cooked, freshly boiled. If you don't have access to that, like I said, frozen ones will do just fine. You can find that pretty much in any modern grocery store. You got Tony Chachere's, some Creole seasoning. You're going to need this. You don't have to use Tony Chachere's brand. I like that one. It's my favorite, but you know, any other kind of Creole seasoning will do. You're going to need a pack of cream cheese, as well as some butter. Alright, and what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to dice up the pepper, this whole bunch of green onions, these 2 cloves of garlic, and I'll come back after that and show you what we do next. Alright guys, so now you see I've chopped up my bell pepper. I ended up using about 3/4 of that bell pepper. If your bell pepper is bigger, if your bell pepper is smaller, you might have to adjust it a little bit. It's going to come out to be about a cup-ish. Again, I chopped up all the green onions and the garlic. And I'm just going to let that wait a little bit while I melt the butter down. So it came out to be the 1 whole stick, which is about half a cup of butter. If you're using the sticks, like I said, just 1 whole stick. Got it on a medium heat in this saucepan here. I'm just going to let it melt down. Once that's nice and melted, again, you don't want it to burn, so don't put your heat too high. About a medium heat will be good. I'm going to put in the bell peppers and the green onions. And then I'm going to let those cook just until the bell peppers are nice and tender. So let's see, go ahead and put these bell peppers and the green onions in here now. I'm just going to put all of them in there, all the bell peppers and all the green onions. It's going to be good. Okay. And I'm going to give that a good stir. And then, like I said, I'm just going to cook this on a medium heat in this saucepan just until they're all nice and tender. And then I'll come back and show you what we're going to do next. This is already smelling good. I love the smell of the green onions and garlic in my house. Anyway guys, stay tuned, we'll be right back. We're back now, and my bell peppers and green onions have been sauteing for about 5-6 minutes. And they're pretty much tender. You can kind of see they turn a little bit translucent and start breaking up a little bit. And that's just what we want. And to that, add 2 teaspoons of this Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. And I say 2 teaspoons. You taste it when you're done. If you want to add some more, you know, add some more. If you want a little bit less, a little bit less. I think 2 teaspoons is right about where it should be as far as flavor. We'll go ahead and add in the garlic I chopped up earlier as well, and those crawfish tails. So in goes the garlic right now, and then these crawfish tails. And one thing I forgot to mention earlier about these crawfish tails is that, you know, if you don't want to use frozen, you don't have to use frozen. You can find, if you have access to fresh, that's great. But if you don't, even if you live across, you know, the country anywhere, there are quite a few different companies from Louisiana and down south that will ship you crawfish straight to your house, you know, overnight on ice. So you can get yourself some fresh crawfish if you prefer. Now, of course, it's going to cost you a little bit of money, especially depending on how far away you live. But, you know, if that's what you prefer. Now I'm going to let this cook just like this. I'm going to stir it all up, get it all nice and incorporated, and let it cook for about 10 minutes. And then I'll come back to you and show you what we're going to do next. Alright, it's already smelling so good. Alright guys, so we're back now again. You see it's been about 10, actually about 11 minutes. You can see the crawfish have kind of warmed all the way through. I can smell the seasonings going. It's all incorporated with the butter and the green onions and the bell peppers. And I think that's pretty good. I've tasted it. I can pull it out and taste it. Again, this is all fully cooked. So I pulled out a piece and taste it. Just make sure my seasoning's right. Yeah, that's good. If you don't like it, if you want some more seasoning, just go ahead and add some more seasoning. It's up to you at this point, but Like I said, about 2 teaspoons of like what I like. Now all I'm going to do for the last step here is I'm going to add my cream cheese. I kind of cubed it up just for ease of melting, but I'm going to go ahead and add the whole thing in there. Stir it around, let it get all nice and melted and bubbly, and then we'll be back and I'll show you how we plate it up and eat this. Oh, this is going to be so good. If only you guys could smell this. Ooh man, you'll definitely want some of this. You guys should definitely try it, especially if you're a fan of crawfish or southern foods. Try this at home. You won't regret it, I promise. Oh man. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and let this melt down and get all nice and bubbly and yummy, and I'll plate it up and we can try it out. Alright. Ooh, be right back. And alright guys, here you have it. All I did was I let that cream cheese get all melted and bubbly and warm, and then I just kind of poured it into this little bowl and plated it up with some toast, pieces of toast things that I bought like this. Of course you can always toast your own baguettes. You can use pita bread or chips or whatever you like. But there it is. This is what it looks like. Super yummy, super awesome and delicious. You can even, if you want to go a step up a bit, you can even melt some cheese on top of it in the oven even, and make it a little bit, you know, cheesier if you like. But look at that. Ugh, big chunks of crawfish in there. Seasonings are all good. Alright, now enough talking about it. Let's check it out and see how it tastes. Alright guys, like I said, that was enough talking. Let's try this. I'm just gonna grab some of this here and put it on one of these little toasts and take a nice bite. You gotta be careful, it's probably pretty hot still. That cheese is gonna burn me up. It's cheesy. Got a nice spice from that Creole seasoning. You get the crawfish flavor. It's good big chunks of crawfish tail meat in there. This is great. You guys should try this. If you do, please leave the comments down below. Let me know what you thought. Your buddy's gonna love you. Your family will love you. Your friends will love you. But as always guys, thanks for watching. Click right here if you want to subscribe to my channel. Click right here if you want to see some more of my videos. I do all kinds of tasting videos, including food making videos, as well as traveling around trying different foods from different places. But guys, thanks for watching. As always, I love you, and I'll see you next time.
Is it recording?